Alright, I get it. I'm late, but once again we're here with Music of the Month, this time for February. I do apologize because I've been going through a lot and doing a lot this year, and sometimes I have problems when it comes to managing my time and spreading myself too thin. Just a heads up, I'm probably not going to talk about a lot of these albums in depth because February is like 3 months ago, so... I still love some of these projects, but I just don't feel the need to talk about them for like 10 minutes each. But now let's dive into the music and what we have to cover for February. Starting off with 2 Chainz, Dope Don't Sell Itself. I haven't really loved a 2 Chainz album since Rapper Go to the League. I'm not really sure if this album is just mediocre or if it's just not the right one for me, but nothing really stuck out on this album to me. Black Country New Roads, Ants From Up There. This was an incredible album, and this was my first time ever listening to Black Country, New Roads. I absolutely love this experience. I saw a lot of my white friends posting about this, so just out of curiosity, I went to go listen to the album, and I really loved it. And I have to apologize to my friend Will. I only listened to a part of this whenever I first listened to it instead of the full thing from start to finish, and I know that's a sin, so I'm sorry, Will. Saba, Few Good Things. I was supposed to go see Saba at a live show, but I was having really bad migraines that day, and I was under like a lot of pressure, and it was a time management thing. Like I had a lot of things going on, a lot of deadlines, and I was like, I can't go to the show. That sucked. The ticket wasn't crazy expensive, but I really wanted to see him because I love that album and I love him as an artist, but that was sad. I got the same vibes from this album as I did from the album last year, The House is Burning by Isaiah Rashad. This was a necessary album for me, and it was something that comforted me around this time in February when I really needed it to. The storytelling is incredible, Saba has many great verses, and I love the featured guests as well. And of course, I love the production across this thing. Yo Gotti, CM10, Free Game. I don't know why, but this album was just like heavily promoted to me as if it was like the Carter 5 coming out or something like that. I'd never seen this much promotion for Yo Gotti. I did enjoy it somewhat and thought it was alright, but I guess shout out to Yo Gotti's marketing team because this was like the most promoted album back in February. Like I just couldn't escape this album, even if I didn't care for it. Snot, Ethereal. This is another album that people really wanted me to listen to and they wanted my opinion on it whenever it released. And to keep it quite frank, I'm just never gonna be at a point where I say a rapper named Snot is my favorite rapper in the game. The first thing I always tell people when they ask me for my opinion on Snot is I think his music is alright, but I hate his name. I'm serious, I really don't like his name. That's not a deal breaker in saying like his music is trash because of his name, but like what do I look like listening to somebody named Snot, you know what I mean? But on Ethereal, there are some cuts that I somewhat enjoyed. That song with Rocky, I could see myself playing a couple times. I think I saved that song, but other than that, Ethereal was kind of forgettable for me. Forgettable. That sounds so nerdy when I say that. You should put the nerd emoji over my face. It sounded so forgettable. Big Crit, Digital Roses Don't Die. This album, if I had to describe it in one word, underrated. I don't know what it'll take to get Big Crit into the mainstream or even just in popular talking circles in the hip hop community, but he's got a really solid catalog. I don't know, I really enjoyed this thing. Currency and the Alchemist, Continuance. This was cool. DC the Don, My Own Worst Enemy. This was fire. I like DC the Don, but I was actually really surprised at how much I enjoyed this. Oliver Tree, Cowboy Tears. This sucks. I did not enjoy this album at all. Tame Impala, The Slow Rush, B-sides and remixes. We really didn't need this, but this was a cool release, I guess, and it was good for Tame Impala fans, I guess. I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm not gonna make the joke. Did you know it's just one guy? Okay. Sorry. Yeet, Too Alive. Trap music can be bold, it can be emotional, and it can be authentic. But whenever you listen to trap music that's boring, doesn't really explore anything, it doesn't really challenge anything, trap music can be one of the most boring music genres or subgenres to listen to, in my opinion. Yeet can really be boring to me on a lot of songs besides like 10 to 15 seconds where he has a song worm or he has like a little flow that gets stuck in your head. So yeah, when it comes to the majority of Too Alive, I was bored on most of my listens through the album because I'm not the biggest Yeet fan, but there were some highlights and there were some decent moments on songs where it got stuck in my head for a couple days, or I even saved a few songs like Rax Got Me with Gunna. Or what's the opener? Poppin'. I told my chick I need a bopper, a topper. No, what does he say? I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. I don't want to waste time. Conway the Machine, God Don't Make Mistakes. A lot of people told me that when this came out, this was their hip hop album of the year or just album of the year. And honestly, I wasn't mad after listening to it. This was a really good album back in February. Oh, and it still is really good. It's not that anything changed. It's just it released in February. Earth Gang, Ghetto Gods. I kind of lived this album through Annabelle, my friend, because she was on tour with Earth Gang as they were doing all these pop-up shows and promoting this album and playing songs from it. So it was nice to finally hear this in full, and I love the project from start to finish. Kodak Black, Back for Everything. I know a lot of people don't care for Kodak musically as much as they care about him for memes and just internet culture, but this project has some solid stuff in it. And lastly, for albums, we have Ye with Donda 2, which I already released a full album review on. I kind of feel bad because Kanye is away right now, and some say he's taking like a mental break away from everything, and I don't want to chastise him or make fun of him while he's on his break, but just to talk about the music of the album, I didn't enjoy it, and I didn't think Donda 2 was very good. I don't think I was especially harsh or mean to Kanye as like a person and his personality, but I did give my honest thoughts on the album and my honest thoughts on where he is as a celebrity right now, since his music is so intertwined with his personal life, but I don't know. Now we're gonna run through EPs. I'm gonna give really quick thoughts, short and concise thoughts on those. I'm either gonna say the thumbs down, kind of in the middle, or thumbs up. ASAP 12y, A Quarter Till, I'd give it a thumbs down. Vic Mensa, Vino Valentino, I'd give it like an in-between. Deontay Hitchcock, Everyday the 14th, definitely a thumbs up. And JPEG Mafia released some of the offline tracks for his LP album back in February, so that is a double thumbs up, honestly. So now I'm gonna run through all the singles really fast, and you know how this works. I have 3 modes, just as I did for the EPs, either like thumbs down, where I say blah, in the middle, where I say kind of passable or just meh, okay, and then fire, which is always a thumbs up. SSG Kobe, Running Out of Time, fire. Wallows, Especially You, meh, kind of like meh. Designer, Bacon, fire. G Herbo, Locked In, I'm kind of I'm okay on it. John Legend, Nas, Picasso, wait, I'm skipping that. King Von and 21 Savage, Don't Play That, fire for sure. MGK and Willow, Emo Girl, trash. I'll say trash for this, thumbs down. Nicki Minaj and Lil Baby, Do We Have a Problem in Bussin', definitely thumbs up, fire. Queen Naija and Big Sean, Hate Our Love, it was alright, I'm like in the middle on it. YG featuring J. Cole and Moneybagg Yo, Scared Money, it's like the flows were kind of weird on this song. Like when you read the names off, it should be a hit or it should be like a really nice collab, but I don't know, it just felt awkward to me, so I'm gonna say it's like in the middle. It's not bad, but it's also not fire. It's not gonna be on one of those hip-hop Instagram posts where it's like songs where everybody got an A+ on the group assignment. It's not one of those. Everybody got like a B- on it or like a C+. Pusha T, Diet Coke, fire, and one of the best singles of this year. Doja Cat, Celebrity Skin, super underrated track from her, fire, thumbs up. Duke Deuce, Rico Nasty, Falling Off, I'm in the middle on this one. Casey, okay, in all caps with an exclamation point, I'll give it a thumbs up. But I won't say fire, but it was a thumbs up. Saweetie featuring Her, Closer, this was passable. This was all right. I like Saweetie. Gunna, Banking on Me, fire, triple thumbs up if I could. There you go, watch it. Rex Orange County, amazing, fire. Silk Sonic, Love Train, if I could give like 10 thumbs up, I would do so. Vince Staples, Magic, fire, for sure, fire. Tizo Touchdown, Handyman, this was all right. I'm like in the middle, Jack Harlow, Nail Tech, this was a thumbs down. Kid Cudi and Nigo, Want It Bad, this was bad, thumbs down. Lucky with Super Urus, however you pronounce it, passable. It was like in the middle. I kind of like it. I don't know. I kind of like it, but then again, I'm not crazy about it. Denzel Curry, Zatoichi, fire. 100,000% fire. Probably my favorite song off of that album. So that does it for February Music of the Month. Let me know what were some of your favorite releases of the month, whether they be albums, EPs, or singles. The April Music of the Month is on the way. But for now, be sure to like and comment on this video to show support and subscribe to become a part of the Slater Mob, aka J.Mafia. Until next time, y'all. My friend just texted me, Fortnite's adding a helicopter. It's like 1 a.m. Why would he text me that? I thought it was something important, like, bro, call me right now, or like, bro, come pick me up.